Hi everyone and welcome to today's video session. My name is Thomas and I'm one of the IELTS teachers here at Lango Learning System. These online video sessions are designed to help you improve a certain facet of one of the 4 key competencies for your IELTS exam. Are you a massive sports fan? The reason I ask you this question is that the topic today is sports. But we won't be merely learning vocabulary. Instead, we will be getting into 15 idioms related to sport and hopefully by the end, knowing how they are used in a sentence. So without further ado, let's begin. Across the board. We use this expression when something affects all of the individuals in an organisation or company. This phrase implies equality for everyone. So if the question is, do you live in a house or an apartment? You might say, actually, living in an apartment is quite pricey when compared to a private house because all fees are standardised across the board, regardless of individual consumption of each household. The ball is in your court. This tells you that it's your turn to make a decision. If the question is, what's the most important decision you've ever made? The answer could be something like, as a child, my parents determined virtually every decision for me. As I grew up, this influence greatly reduced, and now the ball is finally in my court. To blow the competition away. When you blow the competition away, it means that you win a sports match or a competition by a large margin. For example, after rigorous preparation for the Olympics, he blew the competition away and won 3 gold medals. A front runner. This is the person who is expected to win a given match, race or competition. For example, Bill Clinton was once again being touted as the front runner for the White House in the autumn election. To be let off the hook. This means to get out of a difficult situation or responsibility. For example, I think that footballers or other celebrities are often let off the hook for their bad behaviour due to their fame and influence. To give it your best shot. This means to try your hardest in a given situation. Multitasking requires both my competency and my concentration, which is really hard for me, but I'm going to give it my best shot to get the most impressive results in the exam, as well as achieving my goals at work. To hit below the belt. To do or say something that is very unfair or cruel. Some of the negative comments on his performance are really over the top and below the belt. What does his appearance have to do with it? To hit a snag. To face an unforeseen problem or difficulties. For example, the new policy being implemented by the company hit a snag when the majority of the staff disapproved. Maybe they should try asking us next time. To jump the gun. This means to begin doing something prematurely. Don't jump the gun by stockpiling too early. Wait for the government announcement. To be blindsided. This expression means to be taken by surprise. It means that you didn't see something coming. For example, he didn't control the pass properly because he was blindsided by the defender. Neck and neck. Neck and neck means that 2 competitors or teams are matching each other's levels in a race or competition. For example, the economic development rate of the 2 countries is neck and neck, so I can't predict which country will be at the top of the charts each month. To be out of someone's league. This phrase implies that someone is too good for someone else to have or compete with. For example, since she has become more famous and frequently pops up on TV, I know that she is out of my league. To settle a score with someone. This expression indicates that you want to punish someone because they did something wrong to you. For example, ever since the teacher failed me for the exam, I felt like I've got a score to settle with him. To take a shot in the dark. This means that you try to make a guess without evidence and facts. For example, I had no clue what the answer for the exam was, so I just took a total shot in the dark and guessed. To get the ball rolling. This expression is closely associated with football matches. The signal to start the game is the referee's whistle, after which the ball starts to move or roll after being kicked by the players. So we have this phrase, to get the ball rolling, which means beginning to do something. To get the ball rolling, the teacher donated 1 million dong to the fundraising efforts for the flooded area. How many words have you remembered so far? Let's check your memory by matching the phrase with the corresponding definition. Across the board. Used when something affects all of the individuals in an organisation or company, or implies equality for everyone. The ball is in your court. It tells you that it's your turn to make a decision, to blow the competition away. This means that you win over someone or something in a sports competition. Front runner, who is expected to win the competition. Let off the hook. This means to get out of a difficult situation or responsibility. Give it your best shot. To try to do your best at something. Hit below the belt. To do or say something very unfair or cruel. Hit a snag. To be faced with a problem or difficulties. Jump the gun. To begin doing something too early. Blindsided. Taken from the context of football, this means that you can't see something from behind. Neck and neck. This means that two competitors are keeping up with each other over a short distance. Out of someone's league. This phrase implies that someone is too good for someone else to have. Settle a score with someone. This expression tells you that you want to punish someone because they did something wrong to you in the past. To get the ball rolling. This is associated with a football match. The starting signal of the match is when the referee whistles and the ball rolls. So we have this phrase, to get the ball rolling, which means beginning to do something. Shot in the dark. This means that you try to make a guess without evidence. I hope that you found this session helpful in preparing you for your IELTS test. If you want to sign up for IELTS courses here at Lango, please click on the link below. These IELTS courses are designed to cater to your individual needs and to provide personalised learning pathways. Remember to like and subscribe, and please don't forget to hit the bell button to get notifications of our latest video uploads. See you next time. Goodbye.